Alright.
Alright, so here we are, guys. The first match that we're going to be showing you guys today is a match between Nami's Bubbles and Zed Shadows. Um, is Nami's Bubbles the blue side?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nami's Bubbles has Olaf, Volibear, Kale, Lucian, and Annie.
Ooh, that's a pretty beefy front line between the Olaf and the Volibear. And
Yes.
Zed Shadows has Sivir, Shyvana, Janna, Shyvana and Janna. Is it Janna or Janna?
I call her Janna
I call
personally.
her like, I don't know. I just say her name. She's the bitch that throws tornadoes. That's what she is.
She's a big bag of wind, but
Yeah.
we also got Riven and Elise, so they have a lot of kind of isolation.
Yeah, they have
do.
a lot of they can just take one person out completely. That
Yeah.
that Volibear and Olaf though, that's just gonna be hard to get through. But they do have the Shyvana, which is you know, one of the most played champions right now because of her damage as well as tankiness.
Alright, well, let's talk about our matchups. For our AE carry and supports, we actually have a kill lane style bot with support Annie, but she's running exhaust. And you have your disengage, Sivir, and Janna. So,
True.
I know, I put Lucian and Annie in favor in that bot lane, because Janna's only going to be able to keep one person away, and both of those champions are mobile.
Yeah, and
Annie has her lockdown.
Yeah, they both do a lot of damage too. For the bot lane for Zed Shadows, Sivir's going to be the only one really putting out damage. Janna's mostly just going to be trying to keep her alive. Well, Annie has a massive stun, massive damage, and Lucian, you know, he can just pick them apart, you know, while staying alive. So I'm with you on that. I'm giving Annie and Lucian the edge.
Lucian also has his dash, which removes Janna's slow, which means that he can close the gap on Sivir anyways.
Yeah. Now let's take a look at our top lane matchup. We got Olaf versus Shyvana. I don't know about this one. I'm gonna give my edge to Shyvana just because she has two forms of damage between her the magic damage from her W and the armor or you know, the physical damage from her basic attacks and Q.
I don't know about this one because Shyvana generally wins her lane matchups due to her passive tankiness that she doesn't have to invest anything in, while Olaf has his true damage and he has a lot of sustain as well. So in Shyvana's case, she might win the all-in trades, but Olaf can back off, heal up with no items, and come back.
True. And then let's take a look at our mid matchup. It's a Kale versus a Riven.
I don't know really where to peg this one because this one's really going to be your playstyle and how you manage your cooldowns. Because Kale can keep her distance and she can use her Q to slow, but Riven really gets around with her abilities. She doesn't walk as much as a lot of champions do.
Yeah, that's part of the reason what makes Riven such a deadly champion, such a good champion, is that she essentially has like several small flashes if you think about it. Just using her ability, she can get away from Kale and her E, even if Kale uses a slow. Or she could go on the offensive, close the gap, and get into Kale's faces, which is what Kale doesn't want to do. So
exactly. And Riven's shield is going to block a lot of the early game damage from Kale's Q because it doesn't have a whole lot of damage, so you get some points and some items.
yeah,
Kale is very item dependent. Riven will scale off her levels much better. So Kale winning this is going to be all about her turning things around with her ult by blocking Riven's execute.
Yep. And let's take a look at our jungle matchup now. We got an Elise for Zed Shadows, and we got Volibear for Nami's Bubbles. Now, both are going to be, you know, trying to do as much as they can to help out every single lane. But which one do you think is going to have the bigger impact? Do you think it's going to be Elise or Volibear?
I I think Elise has a lot more potential for making plays just because she has so much utility. She has disengage with her stun as well as engage. Volibear has no disengage.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a minute slow and a personal escape, or he has to go in and sacrifice himself, while Elise can snare somebody and run away. As
That's a
well as she can jump over walls.
yeah.
So
The thing that I'm going to take Volibear in this pick actually because I believe that he's going to be able to close the gaps faster with his Q. Even though Elise does have her E, it does take a little bit for her to come down. And even though Volibear will be running, if he gets that flip onto the person, then that puts them behind him, and then everyone else can just pile on that person, lock them down, and get a nice kill on them. And also between Volibear's bite and his just his passive, basic attacks that lead up to the bite, he's going to be putting out a lot of damage in the early game. So I think I'm going to pick Volibear in this matchup for the jungle over Elise.
I do like the Volibear because he has Ghost, so he is going for this early game pressure.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be interesting. I think Volibear is going to bring a lot more to the front line late game if Elise doesn't get ahead. If Elise gets ahead and she's bringing damage, then it kind of counters Volibear's tankiness. But if she doesn't get items very well, then she becomes the team's tank. And I don't know, I think Volibear puts out a lot more damage late game with fewer items because of his utility, his bite. I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, here we are. We are jumping into this match as we have the first match, or one of the first matches of our tournament. And it is Zed Shadows versus Nami's Bubbles. And now we see both teams starting out of their spawn. Let's take a look at the items here, just some basic items. We see Shyvana and Olaf both picking up the Doran Shield as well as a health potion. So they're both going for that tankier rather than damage type build with those champions. And Riven started longsword of potion. So pretty... KO actually has biscuits on her. I haven't seen... I'm not familiar with the new masteries.
One thing I'd like to point out right quick is Riven did forget to pick up her trinket, so she's not going to have any lane protection against that Volibear unless she goes back.
True. And if Volibear recognizes that... Oh, we see some action going down bot here. Oh! Forcing the Lucian to flash.
Alright.
He's gonna recall.
It's a good choice on his part, because that would have been easy lockdown.
Yeah, if Elise had gotten her stun off, and
it's an early cooldown, but
yeah,
prevented. That's one thing I'd like to point out though. Doing that doesn't pay off as much as it used to since the nerfs to the pre 6 minutes. All your rewards are halved. So that 400 gold you got for first blood before, that you went back and you bought a double long swords and came and rolled face in your lane. You only get 200 gold now, so getting first blood, it's almost not even worth basing anymore because all you can pick up is a couple potions.
Yep. Alright, here we are. And the game has pretty much started now. And we see the mid lane just going on to some farming going on. So it is that Riven mid lane instead of Shyvana, but we kind of predicted that. The game has been paused, so I'm guessing maybe a champion disconnected.
Oh no, it's probably a lag issue. These are not the LCS. People don't have the best connections,
Yeah, true. We see some typing going on, except we can't see the chat, so just going to have to wait till the pause ends.
Alright, well, since we're here, might as well discuss all the summoners that we're taking. The only person in this game right now that does not have a flash is Volibear. So...
Wait, Volibear or Lucian?
Volibear does not have his... Volibear did not take flash.
Oh yeah, I see, my bad. I thought you said like...
I love Ghost on Volibear because you get your Q bonus and then you get your Ghost bonus, so it's almost guaranteed you're gonna catch them, even if you don't. Like, I don't like flash on Volibear. Like, the flash toss is nice, but if they flash and you flash, then you still might not catch them. You can Ghost them down if it's a long enough chase.
Yep.
I love you, Power Courage.
Wait, who's...
Hello.
Wait, who was that?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Beer, because he's the only other person besides Mundo that calls me that.
Yeah, that's probably beer. Alright, so
Alright.
just kind of sitting here waiting for them to unpause it. Yeah, it must be a lag issue or something, because I'm guessing one of them must have disconnected to go try and fix something.
I really wish you could move your screen around in the pause.
Oh,
because
you
I'd like
can't?
to really see where
Oh.
it is.
That sucks.
Like right now, I'm staring at Olaf running back to his lane.
I'm staring at Volley Bear.
By the way, just putting this out there, Olaf burned 50% of his mana.
He already
helping
did?
helping Volibear with his blue buff.
Oh man, I am
He-
seeing that.
He's a mana-based champion. Shyvana's not. So he has to micromanage that. He does. Now,
Yeah.
only two of his abilities run off mana. The other one runs off his health. But at the same time, without his W, he doesn't have the sustain that he's going to need.
Yep.
Alright, what else have we got here?
Oh, play
Alright,
will resume. Here we are, guys. It's going to resume, thankfully. And alright, now let's take an action. Nothing happening really yet. Just, you know, players getting to the lane, just starting the first wave. We do see the Q coming out. Riven's gonna get the final Q off onto KO for little to no damage. And, but Riven has hit that level 2. Oh, there's the stun. Here comes out the Q. Oh, the last Q. Ooh, and taking out a nice solid half of KO's HP. If she can do that trade again, KO might be going down for her first blood.
Kayla has her E now. She'll be able to farm from a distance, be a little safer, but Riven is very difficult. Once she gets level 3 and she wants to engage on you, you better have your distance.
Yep. We see some action going.
E. Alright, where's the action?
The action's up top lane, just some minor trading going out.
Shyvana got the early level on Olaf because of the buff.
We see Janna
Olaf.
forced to use her flash to escape, and she is dropped severely low by the.
We really called that. That's a very short-ranged bot lane against a very long-range bot lane. You got Sivir with a 500 auto attack, and you got Janna with a 475. We've got Annie with a 625. She can auto them to death, and they can't get close.
Oh, we see Volibear coming in here for a gank on middle. Oh, Riven going hard. She ignites. Oh, is it going to be enough? Oh, she flashes back in and picks up the first blood, and she's going to be going down to Volibear though. Got some action going up top lane. Shyvana just bullying Olaf around.
Yeah. Shyvana's having no problem in this lane.
We do see Elise just popped Volibear's passive.
Well, that's quite unfortunate for Volibear. He likes to have that available to him.
Yeah, but it's
I've
like
seen some junglers on Volibear. They'll intentionally use their passive in the jungle.
really.
And it's just, I don't know, it's
Oh, we
bad.
see a flash onto. Oh, she uses the man. Sivir used her man. What's that called?
Shield.
Spell shield thing.
Yeah. Now we
Yeah,
see
she-
Elise coming in bot for a gank. They're
Ooh.
really low. She lands a snare.
Oh, there's another
Uh-oh.
pause. And
Alright, well.
yeah.
We've had a lot of pauses this game, but on my screen right now, if you'll check out Annie's health bar,
Yeah, that is a low Annie. At
she
least
just got hit by 2 points of a Sivir Q. Elise is in their tribush heading towards them, and Annie is on the wrong side of the map.
I think that's definitely going to be a picked up kill for the purple team. As we see, Elise, she does have that E. She can just close the gap really fast. And Annie actually flashed to get that stun onto Sivir to try to get the kill for Lucian. So she does not have a flash right now. And Elise does have the E. She has all her abilities up. It's going to be a kill onto Annie here, I believe.
Yeah. Annie only has 2 points in her stun as well. I don't think she'll be able to spam out the abilities because she's been harassing. Although all of her abilities are technically off cooldown right now, but it's only gonna take 1 Q to kill her.
Yeah, the
It
execute.
is. Because Elise is in spider form right now, so if she E jumps, 1 Q will do the trick.
Yep.
So
Unless we see a marvelous exhaust somehow, like
alright, here we
Harry
go.
Houdini escape. I believe Annie's going to be going down here as we do see the Elise coming
She
in.
used her shield.
Go to the bot lane. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the Q. It's not going to be enough. Oh, is she going to escape? There's the spider rat coming out. Ooh, the basic attack coming out. Oh, and here's Lucian. Elise going to be flipped. Oh, it's going to be a kill for Volibear as he
Volibear.
kills.
So we see Lucian picking up a kill. Volibear picking up another kill. Still has a double buff. That's two. That he just got a buff refresh from killing her as well.
And now some action.
Full buff refresh.
Yeah, and now some action going up onto top lane as Olaf is forced to back after doing a trade with Shyvana. And so he has to back. Shyvana can now shove that into turret safely. And so yeah, and Volibear can just stay in the jungle even longer now because he did pick up that buff refresh. Now some action going down mid lane as Riven just trying to bully the KO around.
Riven's actually taking a lot of heat from it now. Kills. It's gonna get better with levels. The only problem is his E has a limited duration. He just abused that.
Oh, now we see some action going down mid. Is it going to be enough? The ignite coming out. The bite's going to be coming out. There is another kill.
Volibear's taking a lot of kills that he could potentially be giving to these lanes. He's already three kills, no deaths.
Ooh, there's going to be a nice stun coming out from Annie, and that's going to be kill onto Janna in the bot lane. Oh, Elise coming in now. Is it going to be enough? She lands a cocoon. She lands the W. She's going to Q.
I don't think she has the damage output.
Yep, she doesn't have it. She's actually taking a lot of damage from minions.
minions.
And Volibear, nope, he's not going to be fast
Kill's
enough.
gotta be careful now, right? Because Riven's coming back to lane. She's pretty low, so.
If we take a look at
what kind of items we got. We have a lot of double Dorans coming down.
yeah, Sivir's got the double Dorans, Shyvana's got the double Dorans.
Shyvana's got triple Dorans, technically.
Yeah, triple, nice.
She is just trying to be an immovable object right now. Olaf, to counter that, picked up a Ruby Crystal and a bunch of health potions.
He's going to be looking to use that E constantly, I think, with that build. He's going to be trying to bully her, you know, use the E as often.
I don't think he's going to be able to push her out of lane right now. She's getting 10 health per auto attack, as well as 10 health per 5 seconds. So I don't see him pushing her out of lane anytime soon. She just got level 6, so she's not going to engage though. Volibear's just been there. It would be too risky at this point, but she now has that free flash escape because her ult really has no cooldown. It's all hit your autos.
Yeah, so if we take a look at the farm here, we see that Riven, so almost everyone on the purple team is out farming. Oh, some action going down bot lane. Is it going to be enough to? Oh, Sivir with the flash. Oh, but Lucian flashes and uses the Q to pick up a kill onto Sivir. Very nice play there.
Just to recap on that. Sivir tried her spell shield when Lucian Q'd her, and it didn't go. She used it too late, so he auto-attacked with his passive instead of popping the shield. And then Annie came across, and when that shield was on cooldown, landed the stun.
Oh, we see KO using her ultimate to absorb the damage from Riven's ultimate there, and she's going to stay alive because of that. Some nice damage going out from Shyvana onto the Volibear. He's popping that passive again, making him go back. And so far, pretty even game. The gold is only 1k off in favor of blue side, which is Zed Shadow. Ooh, some more action going on top lane as Olaf just trying to, you know, keep that Shyvana at a distance, trying not to.
See,
Oh.
if Olaf can keep her off those minions, she's not gonna get that Doran's blade effect. And that's really gonna help him out, because I'm not sure what kind of like runes and stuff that Shyvana's running. I personally like Lifesteal Quints on Shyvana. Just that, you know, it's really hard to push her out of lane when she has a form of sustain that's not potions, right?
Yeah.
Olaf is winning the trades now, but he's even, I don't know.
Oh, we see the stun, the Q, and oh, the Tiber's going out, but it's not going to be enough. Janna now using that ultimate.
Her ultimate to get rid of Tibbers. I dislike the use of that Gen ult. The heal didn't do much for Sivir.
Mm.
It comes to a point when it's too risky to go back in. If they get engaged upon again, Janna has no mana.
Yeah, what I was saying was the damage from one trade of their combo, the Annie and Lucian, it takes out about half of Sivir's HP, which could be potentially 3/4 of Janna's HP. So, oh, we see some action going up top lane. The Ignite coming out. Does Shyvana have it? What it takes? Oh, she's going to flash. Ooh, and the W going to finish him off. Now some action going down mid lane. Volibear is going to flip Elise, but Elise is going to flash away. Oh, he's using the ultimate. If he gets one more hit on that Elise, she is done. He's going for the dive.
This is very bad by him. They have way too much lockdown.
Yeah.
Gale as well burned her flash. Didn't have mana for a few.
That's
She
unfortunate.
just kind of flashed awkwardly in the mid lane.
And now that Riven does have double buffs.
It's really disappointing.
Yeah, that Riven has double buffs now. That means that she's going to be able to completely bully that Kayle and just take charge of that lane. And now...
Yeah, she's had charge of this lane pretty much the entirety already. See Kayle stopping her recall. A little greedy for that burn. Gotta take it while Riven's not there, because when Riven gets back, it's not gonna be that easy.
We see some more trading going on onto the bot lane. Look at all the damage coming out from the blue side onto that Sivir. Even with her spell shield, she still takes massive amounts of damage from both Annie and Lucian. And Janna just can't keep her.
It has a long cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really good if you anticipate the play that's gonna happen.
Oh, they're looking for a dive here. Oh,
wow.
they just melted her. Oh, now Lucian's going crazy. He uses the ultimate to miss. Oh, but he's gonna finish her off with the Q and the basic attack. Oh, but now we see Riven moving down, going to try to pick up a kill on this Lucian.
I think that ward picked her up though. I think
Yep.
she has an idea.
Oh, but she flashes. A nice flash by Riven does pick up the kill.
Alright.
Oh, and now we see Elise coming in. If she can get a stun. Oh, there it is. Ryan using flash. Oh, but the cocoon hits him. It's going to be enough. It's going to be enough.
Yeah. Well, that's not good for Kayle at all. Riven just picked up 2 free kills bot.
Yeah, Riven is now 4-2-0, and she's just going to start dominating this game. If they allow her to roam more, and Kayle is doing the right thing. She is pushing down that mid turret, but if they can't stop that Kayle. Yeah.
Oh. Alright. I see Volibear throwing his ultimate there to wave clear. It's really the only thing a Volibear ultimate's good for early game.
Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot other than that.
It's pretty dependent upon your attack speed, which you need a couple more points than he does for. I just noticed one thing though, is he is maxing his E first.
Yeah. Oh, now we see some more action going down. Riven popping the ultimate. She's going to use the ignite. Oh, and Kayle did pop the ultimate. She's going to be going down here.
Way too early. Alright. That's that Riven snowball effect we were talking about. Kayle used her ult way too soon, and she wasn't able to block the wind slash.
Yeah, the thing about it is that they're just allowing Riven to roam and they can't stop her, and that's going to be another kill for the blue side on the bot lane. They're now going after the Sivir. It's going to be enough. Oh, she does pop the barrier. A little too early though. The Lucian all coming out, but Elise is there to body block a little of it, and she's going to be making it out alive.
It is very hard to get a kill with Lucian's ult at level 1.
Yeah.
One point in his ult, it's very difficult to land a kill. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage per hit. The only benefit from it is a very long-ranged attack.
It's good for if someone's running away from you and you need to gun them down. But
yes, it's good. It's a good disengage and engage, but it has to be used in the right area, or otherwise you're gonna have to disable it, or you're not gonna do anything with it.
And we see, if you take a look at the gold right now, even though blue side does have more kills, they are not ahead in gold. That is because of the farming going out from purple side. Like, look at Riven. She has 128 CS compared to Kayle's 68. That's just about more than double her CS. So that lane is heavily going in Riven's favor, especially because she does have 5 kills and Kayle has none.
See, and in the opposite spectrum there, we've got Lucian, who is the CS leader in his lane, and he is He's 30 farm behind with 1 more kill and 1 left death.
Yep.
The difference is Riven excels at jumping on AD carry, and Lucian excels at escaping. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna peel for him late game, because they're going to have to keep Riven off him, or he's just gonna die.
Yeah. They might have the Annie use her Tibbers on Riven and just. Well, I think in we see some more action going down mid and ooh, the ultimate.
Kale's not bad with her ult. I think she just made a mistake early, and the last time and used it, but we'll see. Kale's ult is actually very low cooldown, but so is Riven's.
Yeah.
Let's see where we stand with our items. Riven rushed the last Whisper, so she's looking to take down anything. Anybody who's building defenses, because she knows she's snowballing and people are going to start building armor. She's counteracting that right away. Plus, her bot lane's not doing the best right now, so I guess she didn't really feel like going Black Cleaver because she doesn't think that they're going to bring as much damage to the game as her single point assassination.
Yeah, but I'm interested on Riven is, when I play Riven at least, I usually pick up a Hydra as one of my first items, and I don't see any items that could lead to a Hydra on her build currently.
I'm not a fan because she's such a caster. I like a Bloodthirster on her. You get all of your single point attacks, you get massive healing because of your passive enhanced. I don't know. I find it scales better with her abilities because you get so much more base damage with a Bloodthirster.
Oh, we see some action going up on top, but oh man, the KO again, and she's going to be escaping. Oh man,
to get out of there. Do not base by that turret. Riven just will
did you see that Lucian crit onto Sivir to get the kill?
I missed that.
They basically dived her, and he was able to get off the stun, and Lucian actually picked up the kill solely because he hit a crit. So he must be using...
That's what this game is turning into. It's bot lane against mid lane. Top is their fast, but...
Olaf's going to be going down to Shyvana there. Very high amounts of damage, and look at her build. She has so much tankiness just because of her health early game. We see some action going on here. Is it going to be enough? Riven goes right into the Lucian. Lucian's going to pick up a double kill there.
Lucian picking up a couple more kills. He's keeping up with Riven in kills and kind of gold. He's a little behind on the CS, but he has 3 more kills now. He's going to be picking up some pretty serious items. What interests me about his build, he picked up a Bloodthirster first, and he didn't go for his initial Triforce, which is what they usually do. Hang on a second.
Well, it seems to be working for him, so, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, if we take a look at... So, CS, Riven still takes the lead, but Lucian pretty much has the same exact amount of farm as... Or, not farm, at gold as Riven, even though he is 3 kills ahead, and that's kind of interesting to me. I think Craig had to go do something, so... We see the Annie stun coming out onto the Riven. Is Riven going to still go in? No, she knows that Annie has backup, or else she wouldn't be going so aggressive. And now, blue team is going to be going for a dragon here. They are taking it down quickly, and Elise is nowhere nearby, so purple team knows they can't contest it. That's going to be a free dragon for the blue team, giving them the gold advantage, as they are now ahead by about 600 gold. And even though the game seems relatively even, I'm going to give my edge right now to the blue team solely because they have an ADC who is 9-1-1, and even though purple team does specialize in single target elimination between the Elise, the Riven, and you know, just Olaf being the man mode to get there. Oh, we see some action going down bot lane. Elise using her E to fly onto Lucian. Oh, but he is chunking down the server. Isn't going to be enough. The cocoon's landed. Janna using the ultimate. Oh, Elise trying to get out as much damage as she can. Lucian is taking them all on right here, but Riven's just going to ult him, take him out right there. But Lucian doing insane amounts of damage to all of those members. If you look, Elise low, Sivir low, Janna wasn't really there, and Riven showed up at the end. Now this is some action going up top lane as Volibear and Olaf are going onto the Shyvana. It's going to be enough. Shyvana's turning, she's looking for a fight. Oh, but the damage is going out too heavily. Is she going to be able to get out? She does have her W still, I believe. There it is. She's going to try to get out. Oh, now she turns on. She picks up a kill onto the Olaf. But, oh, Volibear does have the flip. He's going to pick up the kill there. Going to pick up double buffs, I believe. Oh my god, I need to go get a drink. I just commentated so fast. I'm just kidding. Alright, so what we just saw in blue team there assures my my thoughts that they are kind of still ahead in this game, even though they might not be ahead in turrets, gold. They are ahead in kills, but what I'm saying is, look at that. Or not blue team. My bad. Purple team. Wait. I derped. Alright, never mind. What I meant to say was, Shyvana can pretty much almost nearly 2v1 Volibear and Olaf, which are the two, you know, frontline tanky people in blue team's team comp. And Lucian on blue team can pick apart Riven, Elise, Sivir, all those people, which are like high damage dealers, which are the high damage dealers on purple team side. So my question is this: can blue team keep Shyvana off of Lucian so he can get out all the damage onto everyone else he needs to? Oh, we see some action going down here as Elise lands a stun. They were looking to go in here, and he uses the stun to get away. Oh, Lucian using the ultimate. Janna actually using her ultimate and giving kind of Lucian an edge to get away. Annie now using the ultimate, but she's going to be melted. Oh, and Riven now flashing, trying to get onto the Lucian. It's going to be enough. She's going to get a double kill there. Now, Kale and Volibear are there. Volibear using the ultimate, and we see some action going down here. Oh, and Olaf now going after the Sivir. He's going to use the undertow. He's looking to use the, oh, he crits her, I think, and takes her out. And now we see Riven and Elise in a tight spot as they, oh, Shyvana is split pushing that top lane. She's getting turrets. That's exactly what she needs to do in this situation. But now we see Kale, Olaf, and Volibear all going after Elise. And, oh, she uses a brilliant E to get onto the goblins and try to escape safely. But the minions do have sight of her. I'm curious to see if they're going to be going after her.
Alright, so I see we've hit the team fight stage.
Yeah, did you see any of that, Greg?
I got in there. I didn't want to interrupt you. You were on a roll there.
I know, man. I was just like going back and forth, like blah, blah, blah. But we see purple team kind of taking the lead here, but Volibear, Kale, and Olaf are going to be a problem, I think.
Yeah, purple team's taking a lot of map dominance. They got a lot more objectives on the go right now.
Yeah, and Shyvana just split push top the entire time. So I'm curious to see, like, you know, if Shyvana was there during all that fighting, what kind of impact she would have had. And we see that they're going to pick up the top lane turret here. Are they going to look to go onto Shyvana? Nope, they're just going to get some poke off. As Elise does show up, oh, she lands the stun onto Annie, or not the stun. Annie lands the stun onto Shyvana. And, ooh, we see Riven showing up here. All four of Purple Team's members are top right now. And Blue Team is nowhere to be found. They're all at their base. They're all around there. So they're not getting any objectives. And Purple Team's just picking up more and more pressure. And now we see all three of blue team showing up, or the remaining members of the blue team showing up to try and protect this top lane against the purple team. But purple team just backing off, going to take some jungle, just going to keep the lanes pushing, trying to farm up, and just trying to build their lead even more. And the goal difference right now, it's about 3k. Purple team has about 3k more than the blue team. Is that a blue pot on Riven? Oh, we see the flash. Oh, is it going to be enough? And Janna, she uses the ultimate to get away. Smart play. Yo, Craig, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Just wondering. I was like,
blue pot on Riven's not a bad thing. Yep, blue pot on Riven's not a bad thing. She has a lot of damage already. I think she's going for the cooldown reduction.
ah, I see. I didn't know it gave cooldown.
It's a cheaper pot. If she only had 250 gold instead of 350, and she knew that she's going to pick up a lot of gold when she leaves, she might as well leave with a little bit of an edge instead of just leaving that gold in her pocket.
Shoot. And now we see blue team moving towards Baron. I'm curious to see if they're going to try to go for it here. And if we take a look at Riven's items, and like score, she is now ahead of Lucian in kills and probably gold because she does have more farm. And items, she has Bloodthirster, Last Whisper. She's going for the Tiamat or the Hydra, and she's probably going to pick up a Black Cleaver after that. So Riven is just building that massive lead she has. Craig, I think we're about to see a team fight go out here.
We see a little bit of poke going back and forth. Nothing serious right now.
They're going to look for a way they can catch one of them out, because blue team probably knows that they can't beat them in an all-out brawl right now just because of all the damage from Riven. So they're probably looking to try to pick one of them out.
Really needs to land a stun on multiple people. If she can lock them down, that damage difference could win them the fight. But if she only single targets that Tibbers onto somebody like Janna or Elise, really the damage isn't being prevented. And you've got all of your damage going to a target that's really not worthy of it.
Yep, and now we see blue team just like kind of sieging up against this turret, just trying to, you know, take it down as they can. Oh, we do see a stun. We see a stun. Annie's just gonna... Annie doesn't have her stun now, so if probably he might want to engage here, because Annie has to build that up before she can have a significant difference in the fight. Oh, but we see Elise getting dropped low here. She's going to get flipped out. Oh, we see Shyvana going right after the Lucian. Oh, Volibear passive getting papped. Oh, KO going down. KO with, or I mean, Riven with the triple kill. She's now going after the Lucian. Shyvana in hot pursuit. And what a commanding, just obliteration on purple team side.
Lucian does survive, but I don't think he's gonna be able to hold this turret.
I don't think so at all. If he gets hit by the Elise cocoon, or if Shyvana just decides to man mode it, he's not gonna have a chance to get away. So they're gonna pick up an inhib here, most likely. We do see him trying to play a little aggressive, but if that Riven does jump on him, but there is the Annie for the backup. So what a good fight for purple team. They are just expanding their lead even more. They have top lane push to the base turret. They have, you know, bot lane push to its tier 2. They have 4 kills more. Riven's fed. You know, Shyvana's just a all-out tank that can get right to Lucian. The goal difference 8k.
Yeah. Also, something interesting I like to say is Volibear picked up a warm-up. I don't really see that as beneficial. Like, it's a lot of health, but a Sunfire Cape just does more for what you pay. You get damage, armor, and health, and you get a good bit of health. Like, you don't get 1,000, but you get a good bit, and you're Volibear already, so...
Yeah.
I think you would have been better off with a little bit of armor. Riven does have a lot of, like, penetration and stuff, but... Come on.
I'm sorry, that you go on, that was a good one. Alright, now we see some action going out here. Ooh, Riven's just man-moding it, going right into the middle of it. We see more action going down.
Not a good thing.
Oh, she's Olaf going right after the Riven, but he's gonna be going down. Look how low
Riven is a little risky. Because if they would have isolated her, she would have died pretty quickly. She has no defensive item.
Oh, we see some. If that KO gets out, oh, that's going to be a KO going. Oh, why did KO go back in? No, KO. Oh man.
So Kale's probably gonna go down. I don't believe she had her flash.
Yep, and there's the Silver Q to just pick up the kill. Oh,
Kale
man.
had her flash. Unless her flash just came off cooldown, Kale could have jumped over that wall.
Really? That probably would have saved
Her
her.
flash is not on cooldown right now. So I didn't notice if she didn't have it when she died, but
Team's turret has been destroyed.
it was up like right away.
Like, whenever, what I'm interested in is every time Purple Team fights, it's just domination. They immediately take down Volibear's health because he's not really all that tanky. He has,
He just has a lot.
yeah, he has a lot of health, but he doesn't really have a lot of armor or magic resist. So they take him down quick. They take KO down quick. KO doesn't even have tier 2 boots yet. She just has the the regular old boots. Annie just tries to peel for Lucian the best she can. Lucian just, dashes out, tries to escape Shyvana and, all those people, because Shyvana solely goes after him. And in the meantime, who's putting out the damage? No one. Really, only Olaf is the one that is tanky enough to survive some of these encounters. But everyone else just gets too low, dies too fast, and then they immediately switch onto him. And he just does not have the damage he needs to be able to, do enough for this fight.
Yeah. He is getting a Randoon, so he understands that a lot of the damage from the enemy team is coming from physical damage. And so with the mid lane Riven, you get armor. Because there's not a whole lot of AP.
And Olaf going a little crazy here. He's gonna be going down. Oh, but
Yeah.
the anti-stun did come out there, but it didn't do enough damage.
It really didn't do any damage, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And KO picks up a kill on Janna, but I mean, it's Janna. She doesn't really do that much. I don't think, she really should have been.
Riven getting really low there.
She is really low, and KO knows that she's going right for him. But, ooh, Riven just using her cooldowns, getting right there and bursting her down.
Double kill.
Hex, Ellie wants to know if you want people to do another game or you want them to wait if they're
Tell
ready,
them to wait.
because we're getting people done.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, what game's finished?
Daniel's game and one other person's game.
All
I
right.
don't know
Well,
what teams there though. They just came up here.
just tell them to just wait for a few minutes. All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh, did you just see Riven crit a minion?
I did not.
She crit it and she hit 1,000 damage. Like, I was like, what? Oh
She
man.
does have a ridiculous amount of AD right now.
Ridiculous amount of AD, and she bought a Yomu's Ghost Blade. So
I actually like that choice. Like you get your cooldown reduction from your brutalizer. You get another 20 armor pen. So right now she's got 20 base and then 35% on top of like runes and masteries. And she's got that chase down, which is what she's been doing the entire game, is chasing people down and just, well,
yeah,
really
she just
But-
ease in, stuns as many of them as she can, and then uses her Q after Q after Q, all the time while having her ultimate, using her Hydra's active, just massive amounts of damage coming out. Lucian using his ult to get some damage off onto that at least. They're trying to pick her off here, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Ooh, but the KO still coming out. That's going to be enough. Oh, but she uses the E. Is she going to have anywhere to run? Nope. At least going to be going down there. Shyvana has to recall. She was split pushing top lane. This is not good for Purple Team, as Blue Team can easily pick up this inhibitor, and they can actually continue their push. They did send KO back to handle the Shyvana. I don't know if she can, but Blue Team now, I think they might
got
be.
enough waves there right now. Shyvana can't stand her tower. All he's got to do is kill the minions.
Yep. So now we just see a huge shift in the game because purple team, they don't have an inhib now. And Janna's going to be caught out here. Oh, but she flashes. She's going to use it, but it's not going to be enough. They do.
She missed her ult. She didn't get anything off that.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I've never said Janna missed her ult before. Because how to do that, but...
She probably thought they would like flash over maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Shyvana is pretty out of position right here. Volibear just kinda saving his cooldowns for a bit, chasing her off.
I think they're gonna be looking. Yep, they're going for Baron.
Yeah. This is actually very dangerous for them. They have 3 people on the enemy team that can jump over that wall.
Oh man, they are dropping it fast. Are they gonna be able to get there in time? Elise using her Kun if he gets off the smite. Oh, but Volibear gets the smite, wins the smite war. Shyvana now in a dangerous position as well. Shyvana trying to flash. She's gonna use her ultimate to try to fly out there. Riven kills the Lucian, so she. Yeah, she did take out their most dangerous thing, but Shyvana's just trying to escape here. She's not gonna be able to escape though, just because the KO's slow. Riven's now going after the Annie. She's gonna pick up a kill there.
See, that's really good play on Riven's part because she knows with the Baron, Lucian's gonna put you a crazy amount of damage. So she noticed that they kind of abandoned Lucian and went for gold on Shyvana, which was a very, very poor decision to leave probably your most important champion just kind of out in the middle of nowhere when you know that they're gonna come to contest that Baron.
Yeah, they chased Shyvana, which, like, you know, it's fine. They chased her. Alright. But they didn't protect Lucian, and Baron was really important on him. If you think about all the damage he can get off from it, and, you know, just his death timer, too. If you think about that, he was a much more important person to keep alive than to try to kill Shyvana. So, you know, it's debatable, but I think they probably should have gone back, tried to protect Lucian a little, but they just got caught up in the chase, I guess. And you know how fast Riven can just annihilate anyone.
Yeah.
I'm at.
Flash is on cooldown, and it's only at 25%, so I wasn't exactly looking. She 100-0'd him so quickly. She very easily could have flash dashed for no chance for Lucian to dash away.
Yeah.
What I'm interested to see right now is Lucian hasn't really. Lucian picked up a little bit of armor, so I think he's going for that the Guardian Angel instead of a straight up damage build.
Oh yeah, true. Now we see blue team sieging for this top tower. They want this turret, and we see Janna, Riven, and Sivir all staying in the back. And I don't know. The game has been very close. It's been going back and forth. You know, purple team was annihilating them in team fights, and now they can't seem to win one. So, who knows? This fight might decide it here, because I believe that if blue team wins the fight, they can easily take down the Nexus and win the game. If purple team wins the fight, they can get the inhib. I don't think they can close it though.
Both teams have a lot of turret pressure.
Oh, and he lands the stun on Sivir. That's a huge amount of damage going out. Gonna take her right out of the fight. And now blue team has a commanding advantage. Purple team just waited too long.
Somebody has to go down to mid lane right now. They can get a 3v5 because that inhibitor's gonna go down to mid lane.
And look at the damage coming out. Shyvana gonna use the ultimate. She's gonna get flipped into crouch, exhausted, stunned, all his different forms of CC. Riven now going in. Ew, the damage though. Oh my Jesus. Double kill. Oh, but it's not gonna be enough. She's gonna be going down in just a minute, I think. Oh, maybe not. Quadra kill. Oh. Jeez. What just happened?
Riven got a lot of area effect on the entire enemy team.
Yeah, she used her. That's why I like the Hydra on Riven. Just the damage you can get out with it on someone like her.
She's just ignoring those minions. She's got plenty of time to get to that inhibitor.
Yeah, she'll be able to take it down no time. I'm actually gonna go up to the lobby real quick. I'll be right back, Greg. I'm gonna go get their game started. All right. So I'll be right back. Yo, Allie, who won the game? So I can.
What's up?
put them ahead?
Fizz's Sharks won over Zach's Blobs.
Alright, so...
And Lee Sin's Monks won over Soraka Stars.
Alright, awesome. Oh, Ray did it for me, alright. Thanks, Ray.
Yeah, he already
Yeah,
did.
we did everything. Come on.
Alright, alright, so, you guys can get the next match started, I guess. We're all good. Just gonna finish up this match. So, yeah, I get, who's playing next? Science, Axes, and who?
Fizz's Sharks.
Alright, I'm just gonna go tell them to get started.
Okay, they're in a lobby already waiting.
Yo, guys, you guys can start the game. You guys can start.
Are you gonna get in?
No, we're finishing up this game. If we have one of you guys add, we might spectate or something. We might take a break after this game.
You
but,
have me added, so start.
yeah, so you guys can start.
Okay.
All right, good luck, guys.
Start it, Morris.
All right, I'm back.
Alright, not a whole lot has happened. They're pretty much just going around clearing their jungle.
All right. Just trying to farm up, get those last few items, last few potions that might help in the deciding factor. Purple team still has the huge gold advantage, but Riven is full build, and
Coming
she's
into this stage of the game, that gold advantage doesn't mean as much.
yeah, and Riven is the one that let's take a look at the gold here real quick. Riven has 20k gold, and all the other members have under 15k gold. That just shows you that she's the one who has pretty much has that gold advantage for purple team. She's already full build though, so it's
Pretty
really.
much 100% of their priority has to be Riven. If they damage anybody before Riven, the same thing's gonna happen every time. Lucian's got that Guardian Angel now, so when Riven tries to jump on him, the team can isolate her. Because he's gonna come back, and she's not, because she went straight glass cannon build. There's no defensive items in there. She dies so quickly.
Yeah, if Lucian focuses the Riven without getting killed, then they can win. Blue team can win if they do that. But if they don't, I think purple team has this game in the bag. You see the ult coming out from Lucian, but the least stun. Oh, into the Shyvana. And Kayle actually ulted Olaf. I think she meant that for Lucian, but you just see some damage going out here. Elise going down.
He definitely meant that for Lucian. But
Yeah.
still, that was a terrible engagement. Now Riven just popped her ult. If they can wait that out and not go back in and get annihilated, they'll be alright. They've got a solid 50 seconds where Riven doesn't have that amazing 100-0 damage.
Yeah, and plus also the AoE from when she activates it. Just, ooh.
Yeah. We see again with the side pushers because that mid laner's inhibitor is down, but it's down on both sides.
Purple team's
And top is
inhibitor
pushing on
responded
purple
soon.
side, so they need to get something out of this or they've wasted their time.
Yep. They are trying to. They're going for that turret. Why don't they just have Volibear tank it? Like, I know the Riven's there, but I mean, you got enough health, man. You guys are at a 4v5. Oh, we see the engage coming out from Riven. Oh, the Lucian ult spraying and spraying. Oh, the damage is coming out. Oh, the Janna ultimate separates Lucian from his team. That's gonna be it. Oh, he flashes over the wall though. Shyvana did burn her ultimate. Is it gonna be enough? Ooh, Riven using her Youmuu's Ghostblade to try to catch up.
They'll be alright.
Yep. So they made it out.
That
Team's inhibitor responded
That was a
soon.
very nicely placed Jan ult though. It spread them out very well. Put Lucian in a very bad spot. He had flash, but he was gone.
I don't know, this game.
So, like, they went...
And at the beginning of the game, we actually said that we thought blue team was going to win, but we can say that in
Oh, that's nice.
what?
That's an awkward moment when you're in the wrong spot with no health.
That was too funny. Just one Q, he takes out half of her. Oh, come on, Greg. You have to admit that was pretty funny.
That was very well done.
We see purple team picking for that Baron, but I don't know.
I don't think it's worth the risk right now. Only one person's down on blue team. Need to just respawn. There are not a whole lot of wards on the map. We've got one offensive blue ward up near the turret that they were trying to siege. There's 2 blue wards in the red jungle and 1 purple ward. There's nothing around Baron right now.
Yep.
Just had that ward thrown.
And both teams know Baron to spawn, so they're both going for this. And I think blue team's actually looking to start here. They did use the red drone, but look, they didn't pick up that purple ward in the far right corner. That's a common mistake I see nowadays, thanks to Oracles being gone. So purple team does have vision of this. We do Shyvana. Oh, she ults right into the middle of them. Oh, the damage is coming out from both sides. The Olaf, or the going out onto Olaf. Ooh, he's going to be melted by that Riven though.
Didn't take any damage.
Ooh, Riven goes down. This is an opening for the blue team. They are going after Shyvana. Shyvana is going to be going down there. If they can get that. Oh, there's Janna. They can end this. If they can kill that Sivir, they end it. If they kill that at least.
If Volibear continued the pressure on that Sivir has no damage. Like she's got a little bit of damage, but
not enough.
She doesn't have. I don't think she has what it takes. She didn't have the mana. She's kind of a caster.
I think blue team's actually looking to end tier, as they are going to try to get as much damage off onto that turret as they can. You see Lucian trying to get off damage onto Elise. Oh, but the KO Q just completely melts her, and Lucian does all it. But I think that's good game.
Taking a couple unnecessary dirt shots. Not really sure with that.
I think that's good game. Sivir doesn't do enough damage. That is going to be a good game. That is going to be Zed Shadows moving out on. No, is that Zed Shadows? No, that's Nami's Bubbles. Nami's Bubbles.
That is Nami.
Nami's Bubbles moving out over Zed
solid
Shadows.
comeback.
That was a good game.
The problem with that match, way too many eggs in one basket. Riven has all the kills. There's no AD carry damage. There's no jungle damage. As soon as Riven died, that team fight was theirs.
Yep, that was a good game though. Very good game. Well played by both teams.
Very back and forth. And
yeah, so now we have Nami's Bubbles versus Yorick Schools in round 2. Lee Sin's Monks did prove victorious over Soraka's Stars, so they are in the semifinals. Cyan's Axes are playing Fizz's Sharks, and we are still waiting for the victor of Nasus's Hounds and Gangplank's Pirates. Alright, Todd wants us to go watch Yorick versus Nami. You up for it, Craig?
Let's go.
Alright, send us an invite.